you will have some wonderful experience with each of these products. Now, we're launching in 5 very large product categories within nutrition. The first category is called our core essentials. This is your vitamins and your trace minerals. I was with a company in the 1990s that created an essentials product of vitamins and minerals. I think well over 1 million people every day now take that product for their vitamins and minerals. We happen to believe that our core essentials is going to stand out as the finest vitamin supplement on the market. So Emick, talk to the Visayo community a little bit about our foundational product, our core essentials, if you would.
Absolutely. So this product really isn't designed to be a food on its own. The way we really thought about our product was, what do people do on an average day? You know, you wake up, you have breakfast, you have lunch, you have dinner, you have some snacks in between, and hopefully you're drinking plenty of water. So what we did was try and complement it with our core essential brand. So this is going to really fill in the gaps for nutrition. You know, maybe you ate enough, but you didn't eat enough fruit or vegetables and things like that. So now we're going to add in some of those ingredients that you may have missed out during the day. Right? We have components in there such as vitamin D and K to help your body absorb all the calcium that you eat during the day. Right? Nowadays, everything is fortified with calcium. You have a piece of bread, it's fortified with calcium. You have juice, it's fortified with calcium. So now we're providing the body with the nutrients that are absorbed well to help take that calcium and actually use it in your bones. We have a comprehensive B vitamin component to this formula. And that's really designed to help promote your brain health, to help take all the fats and carbohydrates that you eat during the day and convert them into healthy energy. We have other components like chromium, which are really going to help take sugar and metabolize it so you don't get those sugar blood level spikes. And your body is able to use it and once again convert it into healthy energy. Iodine to help support the thyroid and your metabolism, and some of the good trace minerals and small RDA minerals such as selenium, manganese, and molybdenum to really help have a complete, well-rounded nutritional array.
So Emick, if we were getting all of our fruits and vegetables every day, and if the soils weren't being depleted of nutrients, that is the reality in the world we live in, we may not need this product. But the reality is with the pollutants in the air and the free radicals that we're exposed to, and not getting the vegetables and the fruits in its purest form, it is becoming increasingly more important for us to supplement. This is a one a day, folks. I love that, and it's in a capsule. Inside this capsule, it's a vegetable-based capsule. It's a powder inside, and that's all wrapped in these bubbles that Emick talks about in a liposome. So this is all of these products have the liposome delivery. So it's a one a day. Get up in the morning and take your vitamin and mineral. You're done for the day, and that's your foundational piece. Then go out and eat as good as you can, knowing that you've got the finest vitamins and trace minerals to help supplement your diet. Is that accurate, or anything you want to add with that, Emick?
No, I mean that's exactly right. I mean the idea is that not only are we going to fill in the gaps, but we're going to help you utilize whatever it is that you actually do eat during the day, right? So we really spent a lot of time making sure that this is going to complement your everyday activities, right? Because we can't pretend like this capsule is the only thing that people are going to eat, right? We have to take that into account.
The other thing is that I'm excited about with this product, everybody, is that I'm looking forward to not having the upset stomach. Seems like before, whatever vitamin supplement I was taking, unless I had a full stomach of food, it had always upset my stomach, and I think it was the B vitamins. But Emick is assuring me that because of the liposomes, we won't have the upset stomach. True or false?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. You know, between this coatings and, you know, these lipids helping absorb the nutrition, there's also going to be a nice time release component to it. So, you know, your stomach is going to be very well protected.
The last thing I'll say about this, Emick, is because of the capsule that we're using, we're not using these artificial colors. So the color is going to be the color that they see in this capsule that they swallow for their vitamins and minerals. It's going to be the natural colors, correct, of the nutrients?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because, you know, we didn't want to add things in just for show. Every single thing we want to do is part of this clean label concept, right, where we don't add, you know, additives and red number 3 and green number 5 and all these kind of things. So everything in this is completely natural. It's exactly what it's.
one of our core philosophies at the company is to maximize efficiency and minimize waste. And that goes in every area, including the products that we take. Emick, are you still there?
Certainly am.
Okay, I thought I lost you there. Let's move on to product number 2. I'm so excited about this product. It's called Neuro. And this product, again, like the Core Essentials, is going to be in a capsule form. Talk to us about the purpose of this product, Emick.
Well, the purpose of this product is it's kind of like a meal for your brain, right? It's like, how do you nourish your mind? How do you nourish your brain to get the healthiest brain that you possibly can, right? Because if your brain isn't healthy and you don't give the brain the support that you need, then, there's some quality of life issues, right? And the real point of this product is to give people the absolute highest quality of life possible. And I don't want to go through and list all the different ingredients because people can read the label on their own, but they'll see ingredients such as acetylcholine, which helps, stabilize brain membranes and cells, and is critical to various different pathways to create hormones that are really, really important for your brain to stay healthy and full. We have other ingredients in there to really, really help support your memory and different functions in your brain that allow for recall, etc. So basically what we're doing is, this is a meal for your brain. It fills in all the gaps of ingredients that you don't get enough of during the day from your food.
Fantastic. Very excited about this product. Folks, this just brings up a point. You're going to get on these products, and all of a sudden everyone is going to want to tell their story about these amazing results they're having, and you're going to want to record it and put it up on YouTube. I'm going to bring in Brian Gill in a few minutes. Our Chief Marketing Officer is going to be talking about the do's and don'ts. We're not going to allow YouTube videos because that's where companies get into trouble, because people are excited. Your personal experience is your personal experience, but we can't have those YouTube videos floating out there on the amazing results you had on the product. So the company is going to create the videos and things that you can say about the products. Let's go on to the third product, Emick. And this is the energy product, and this is going to come in a liquid gel, in a 2-ounce bottle. Talk to us about the purpose of this product and maybe the viscosity and what they can expect on this.
Great. So this product, just to give you a feel for it, it's going to come in a bottle with a sprayer on it, and it's about the viscosity of olive oil. And the ingredients in there are really fantastic to give you energy. And this isn't a stimulant type of energy. This isn't that nervous coffee feeling. This is herbs from around the world, such as maca and rhodiola and a few other, that for thousands of years people have known help them oxygenate their blood and help their natural energy production in their body work well, right? And of course, there's also some other components in there, because usually when you need energy, right, you're getting up, you're rushing through your day, trying to put, the kids on the bus to go to school, you're also under some stress. And these same herbs also help with stress support and help really modulate and work with your body to bring up your energy so your metabolism works well, but also be a good adaptogenic formula. So
do you see this, you get up in the morning, you take this, is it going to be something that it's time release, 5-6 hours, whatever, or do you think some people want to take another shot of it in the afternoon? A squirt of it, I should say?
Always, everybody's a little bit different. I'm one of those people, I take 1 shot of this a day, and that's perfectly good for me. I know other people that, they'll take 2-3 shots at a time. Of course, we recommend 1 dose a day.
Okay.
But the idea is, and of course, you don't want to take this late at night either, right? You want energy, early in the day, midday, etc. But, this formula really, really well. Works really well. I personally use it when I exercise, especially when I jog.
What about 5-hour Red Bull? The typical products in the market, people take it and they've got the spike and all of a sudden they have the crash. Take 30 seconds and talk about whether you're a fan of these products or not.
Well, those products are just completely different. Like I said, those products generally contain a lot of sugar and a lot of caffeine. And that's one way of getting energy. Of course, we all know sugar is, it's calories, right? That's what your body burns to make energy. However, in these products, what we prefer to do was keep them sugar-free so that it's not going to take you up through some kind of glycemic spike and back down, right? These are going to be naturally flavored with natural sweeteners such as stevia, etc. And the other thing is that people already have an option for those kind of products if that's what they really want. If they really wanted 100 or 200 milligrams of caffeine, that's already available. What we wanted to do was give people an alternative, a good, natural, healthy alternative, where we feel that we give them a better path to energize their life.
Okay, caffeine. Just quickly, and maybe I'm sorry we're taking too long, but caffeine, good for you, bad for you? Should people be drinking a lot of coffee? Can they wean themselves off the coffee with this product? Just give us the quick 30-second caffeine opinion.
You know, caffeine, it depends who you talk to, right? I personally don't drink coffee or use any kind of caffeine. I have a very, very negative reaction to it. You know, I can't sleep. It makes me shake a little bit, and I don't really enjoy it. You know, and that's the case for a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there that are really addicted to caffeine. So, you know, I think that there's going to be a good number of people out there that will view this as an alternative where they can perhaps start weaning themselves off caffeine and get an alternative form of energy during the day. Okay,
excellent. Okay, let's go on to the fourth product. This is called Renew, and this is going to be, again, in a 2-ounce bottle, and this is a gel, a liquid gel as well. So talk to us about the purpose of Renew.
So the purpose of Renew is really to give you a good, comprehensive formula with curcumin in there and ginger. The two are related, of course. It's got some shiitake, acai, and resveratrol. And the concept there is to really give your body the tools to help support its antioxidant system, right? And when you support your antioxidant system, it helps do things like prevent oxidative damage for DNA, etc. And people are really going to feel this after a few weeks to a month. You know, they'll notice they have a better spring to their steps. You know, maybe they get out of bed a little bit easier in the morning. And that's the whole concept behind it. It's really going to protect your body's core.
So it's anti-aging benefits?
Yes, that's the concept. I mean, resveratrol and curcumin are oftentimes used for what's deemed as anti-aging. And
also we're putting acai in this product, are we not?
Absolutely. I mean, we all know the amazing story behind acai and how healthy it is and all the phenomenal benefits that you can get from it. So we figured out that this would be the right product to include the, acai berry in.
Excellent. And this is really, I mean, it's targeted towards people just like for joint health. Is that fair to say? Aches and pains and stuff like that? Anti-aging and kind of aches and pains?
I would take it a step further and say this is like a whole body support. This is just going to really help support every single aspect of your body, period.
Excellent. Okay, let's talk briefly about the fifth member of the starting lineup, and this is the sleep product that is in a spray. It's kind of like a mist. I've been on this product for the last 2.5 weeks along with Karree. I take it every night, and I am loving it. I mean, as I've told you before, I am not sleeping very much because there's so much going on. We've got a million things to do between now and January, but I take my mist of sleep, and I'm sleeping deeper than I was before, and I can get up and I can go to work at 4 o'clock in the morning and get stuff done. It's not go to work, it's go to fun, because this is all fun. But Amick, talk to us about the sleep product, the purpose of why this product was designed.
Right, so this product really has two functionalities. The first one is, from a mechanical standpoint, help you go to sleep, right? So we know that GABA is one of the ingredients in there, and it helps you kind of start calming down and starts preparing yourself to go to sleep. Then, of course, we also included melatonin, and melatonin helps signal your brain to actually go to sleep. Now, what's interesting about sleep is that it's the only time that your brain gets to detox, right? So during the day, when you're walking around thinking, your body can detox, but your brain can't. So what we did was we included a few more ingredients to really help increase the amount of things like glutathione in your brain, which is critical to every single step of detoxification in your body, right? And then we also included 2 other supporters for that to help recycle the glutathione, to keep the detox going while you're asleep, and to help generate it at the same time. So we have components in there to help you start relaxing and going to sleep, followed by signaling to go to sleep, and then while you're asleep, clean out your brain and really get the detoxification process going.
Folks, this is all disruptive. That's the starting lineup. We've got 5 big categories: the core essentials for your vitamins and minerals, the neuro for the mind, energy, renew for your anti-aging, aches and pains for the whole body, and then sleep to help you get a restful sleep and detox the brain. Emic, I'm so excited about January. You got anything else you want to add, Emic, before we move on?
No, this is just the beginning, right? We're going to start with these 5, and then, as we understand what, benefits we can all get from these products and see what the demands are, we're going to keep on going. This is just the start.
We're excited about the relationship, Emic, and you guys that haven't met Emic yet, Emic is the spokesperson for the MicroLife line of nutritional products. He's going to be speaking at the conventions and the face of this particular brand, the MicroLife brand within the Viseo enterprise.